What's happening, people? It's your boy Big Uggs, and welcome back to the Voice of the Tune. A delayed and late match reaction to Newcastle United's 3-0 defeat to Everton at Goodison Park last night. I'm just going to get straight into it. And for me, it's a game that I saw coming. I said it in the match preview in my last video. You can go check that out. I said, it'll be difficult. It'll be a big ask for the boys to put in another big performance like we did against Man United and PSG and Chelsea. So, we were bound to have low energy, and that's exactly what happened yesterday. And you can see it from the minute goal. Everton were on the front foot, but for the lack of quality, they failed to score early on. But against any other team, they score within the first 20 minutes. Because I believe I saw a stat during the game. I think Everton had 11 shots on goal in the first 20 minutes, and they averaged around like two shots, something like that, every 2 minutes. Or I'm not sure of the maths, but yeah, it was mad. So we gave away a lot of chances in the first half, but like I said, the reason being is because of the squad is stretched. So I'm not too angry about the performance. To be fair to you, the boys they did their best. It's just, I think right now is just a good time to play us. And I think anyone who has us in the next couple of weeks now, they'll be sort of licking their fingers and thinking, you know what, we can get 3 points at Newcastle or against Newcastle. So that's just where we are at the minute as a team. But yeah, like I was saying, we gave away a lot of chances in the first half. Everton were, they weren't in control of the game. I believe it was an even game still, but they had the better chances. Calvert-Lewin had a good chance. It was free, but he just didn't let the ball, drop a little bit, and he sort of rushed his attempt at goal. And we sort of grew into the game anyways. We started to create our own chances. We started to get on the ball. I think Lewis Marlin was our best player yesterday. He just so focused on the game, so composed, Didn't really put a foot wrong, apart from giving the ball away once, and which led to a chance. But yeah, he's very mature in his game, knows when to go, when to sit, when to pass it, and then we had some chances. I think great work down the right hand side with Almiron, Joelinton and Trippier. Crossed it in for Isak, and Isak's header just went wide. And in these games where few and far between in creating chances, you kind of need to hit the target with them ones. I could be being harsh, but I felt like he should have done a bit better there. But obviously it was encouraging anyways, because obviously Everton, they're not great, innit? They're not great. They just had most energy. And I said that in the preview, like, this game's going to come down to who has the most energy. And you can see in the second half, we came out, we tried to attack them, but not as we usually do, but on the counter. And we had some moments where we could have scored from. I think Anthony Gordon had a few chances. He had 2 chances in the second half, actually. One where he hit straight at the keeper and one hit over. And if that goes in, it's a different game. Isak also had some chances as well. Had a chance in the second half as well, but he tried to lob the keeper. But yeah, I mean, I keep saying it, but I did say in my match preview that it's going to bring to mind Bournemouth. It's going to bring to mind Wolves. In terms of energy and it being a lackluster performance, and that's exactly what it was. So it's going to be difficult now because we've got a game again in 2 days, literally against Spurs, and Spurs are getting their players back. So, and for us, it's going to be the same again. I'm very intrigued to see how we deal with this period, because it's crazy. And this is what I was saying before, like, I don't believe we have the squad to compete in all 4 competitions. I don't believe that, because we still got to play Chelsea in the League Cup, and then we still got a Champions League game, AC Milan next week, which is going to be difficult in itself. And that for us is, if we want to qualify out of this group, we've got to win that game. So, and then we've got this busy Christmas period. So I'm not even trying to make excuses here. It's just what it is, isn't it? Like, with our fit squad, we beat teams like Everton easily, but we don't have the players. And there's questions about Eddie Howe. Should he have made changes? We've got Dummett on the bench, Kraft on the bench, Lewis Hall on the bench. But who are you going to change them for? Like, what, for Livermore or for Lewis Hall? I mean, that can be done during a game, but I feel like the area that needs changing the most is probably the midfield and the attack. And we don't have those options. If we're trying to win the game, I mean, what's the point of changing a left back? Maybe to prevent injuries, but do you get me? Like, we're trying to win the game, and we just don't have that luxury at the minute. So I believe that is the reason why we lost the game 3-0. Everton, I think Trippier's two mistakes, unlike him, but you know, for me anyways, I put that down to mental fatigue, physical fatigue. You know, very rarely have I seen Trippier make two mistakes like that, or even one mistake like that since his Newcastle career. So, you know, you can only put that down to one thing. And he done it. He done it. Then Dwight McNeil scored the first goal, and then he done it again, which led to the second goal. So, you know, it's that one was a painful game to watch, especially in the second half. You know, seeing us capitulate. I don't believe it was a 3-0 result, like a 3-0 sort of game. You know, both teams were in it, and if we took our chances, it would have been a different game. But it is what it is. You know, the game's over now, and we've got to look forward to Spurs. So, like I said, my man of the match for us was Lewis Miley. He looked good on the ball. I think Dubravka, nah, man, he's not the one. He's not the one. I see him flapping up balls, you know, from corners, from crosses. He's getting caught in no man's land. Some of the goals that went in, I think Dwight McNeil's goal, he could have done better. The third goal, he could have done better. You know, Nick Pope saved these shots. So Nick Pope's a big miss as well. So it's crazy, and I'm getting bantered in my group chats from people saying, "Oh, this is Newcastle's level." But I feel like people just want to irritate me because, you know, they know how well we're doing. You know, and I've got to always give them the context as to why we look so tired, and you know, they're going to understand, and it's not for them to understand. As long as we know, and us Newcastle fans, we understand why we put in the performance, and I'm happy to see the response as well from Newcastle fans. Not like against Bournemouth when there was a few fans getting onto players. Everyone understands where we are in terms of injuries and stuff. So, you know, and the effort that we put in previous games, it was bound to take its toll, and it happened yesterday. So I tried to gently warn everyone in my match review. I didn't want to be too negative, but it was, for me, inevitable. Obviously, we don't have the best away record. I believe we've got the worst away record outside the bottom four, bottom five. So that itself needs to improve quickly because we've got Spurs on Sunday. But, you know, if you look at Brighton, we played Man City. We had some difficult games away, and the rest was drawn. We lost to Bournemouth and then we lost to Everton. It's just one of those ones where we just got to take it on the chin and go again, literally. So, yeah, man, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the game. How you feeling coming up for Spurs? And yeah, like for me personally, it's just dire situation to be in, man. But yeah, like I said, thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, to like, and to subscribe. It's your boy Big Augs. I'll see you in the next video, and I'm out.